This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone in the place again, man. Shout out to you all. How are you guys doing? Alright, so coming up in this video, we have a couple of things to talk about. Some cricket. Yeah, man, we see where Hayley Matthews, she finished off the year with an ICC award. So we're going to be looking at that. We also see where the Windies women, they are expected to get their World Cup campaign up and running against New Zealand. So we're going to be talking about that. And we also see where the Circle of Cricket, they went ahead and they named their their team of the year. Yeah, man, they named their team of the year. So we're going to be going through that. And, you know, you guys will tell me what you think, if that is a good team or who should be in the team of the year. But before I go down into all of those stories, as usual, just gonna ask you to go right ahead. If you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on the post notification bell and leave a like and drop a comment. We're closing off the year and we want to step into the new year with bigger and better things. So if you are not yet a part of the family, just go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Alright, so let us start off with Hayley Matthews, as I was saying. Now, I was looking at the West Indies cricket website, and I see where they were, you know, talking about Hayley Matthews and outlining a couple of the things that she would have achieved throughout this year. Not gonna list out everything, just gonna talk about a few of them. Man, so as we see, a very solid year for her with both bat and ball. Yeah, man, we're talking about being in the top 10 batters and the top 10 bowlers. So very, very good, very good, you know, achievement, very good position that she finds herself in. We're always happy when our Caribbean people, you know, are going out there and doing well. Now, we're talking about 18 wickets at an average of 22.44 with a best of 4 for 26. Right, 380 runs, 1 century against, she had a century against Pakistan, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, she played quite a few games. She played against Pakistan, and, you know, we played some games against a couple of other nations. But it was an outstanding year for her, my viewers and subscribers. Outstanding year. And that is why she would have picked up, you know, the ICC Woman Player of what was it, November? Yeah, man, she got the award for November for the Player of the Month. Yeah, man, and she was also the player of the series against Pakistan. So we're talking about scoring runs, taking wickets, being efficient in the field. It was a good year for her, especially in that series against Pakistan. You know, she really stood tall, and you know, in a year when a lot of persons found it hard to find form, they found it very hard to really stand up and be counted. You know, she was able to go out there and do her thing. So congratulations to her. Not saying the other females didn't do too well, but I'm just bringing this across because, you know, they highlighted it. So they are reminding us of her performance from a general point of view. 57 ODIs, 1,426 runs, 63 wickets. You know, and in 61 T20 internationals, she would have, well, 61 T20, she would have made 1,055 runs, 58 wickets. So the girl, she's doing her thing. You understand? She's definitely doing her thing. She is really writing her names in the West Indies history books. You understand? Oftentimes we talk about our male players and who are dominating and who are writing their names in the book and in the history book and all of that, but we still have to show that we appreciate our females. You understand? When they go out there, they have to be playing the same thing. They have to leave their families and go on tour and all of that. So, you know, especially seeing how it was a tough year, to really stand out like that, we commend her and we really appreciate her to you know, to the max. Yeah, man. Now, based on what I am hearing, they are going to be focusing on the World Cup that is coming up. And as we know, the World Cup will be going on in New Zealand. Yeah, man, I think it will be staged in New Zealand. And I think it's somewhere around about from March 4th up to April, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, man, the players are gearing up. They are getting themselves ready. And we are definitely going to be celebrating, and we are going to be we are going to be supporting them. You know, it's the same thing. The under 19 players, they are going to be having their World Cup here in the Caribbean in the early part of next year. So a whole lot of cricket to be watched, a whole lot of cricket to take in. You understand? And when we look at it, my viewers and subscribers, we are closing off a year and we don't have any meals to really boast about. It's like how Haley Matthews would have won a couple of awards and thing. We don't really have any meals that we can boast about. I mean, Nkrumah Bonner and Jaden Seals, those are the two breakout players that we would say, yeah, they came through in 2020. 2021, and you know, they were able to achieve you know, to a certain extent. But in terms of dominating the world, we can't really pinpoint any player. You know, we have one or two, as I said, that would have stood out in our little circle. But in terms of a world stage, we don't have anybody. You see, just like how in T20 we have Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam and Shine Shah Afridi did their thing in T20 cricket. You know, people like the Joss Butlers of the world. You know, in Test cricket we had Joe Root, who had an extremely good year. You understand? We can't really pinpoint anybody that we could say would have dominated at the international level like that. So we are really happy for Haley Matthews. And as we're talking about dominating where the males are concerned, I am about to go through this 11 that was actually put together by the Circle of Cricket. As we know, everybody that put out their thing, they have their own objective, their own ulterior motive. They decide who they want to put in, they decide the criteria and all of that. But you know, from time to time we take things off the Circle of Cricket website and thing, you know, and talk about. So I saw this right here, so I just decided that I'm going to post it so we can have a look at it. Alright, so they are talking about the team of the year. You understand? And in that team, I guess T20 team of the year, they start off with Babar Azam. Apparently Babar Azam will be captaining that team, so he's there. And they have Mohammad Rizwan. And you know, I can't really knock them on these two guys. They had, you know, an extremely good year. You know, where international T20 cricket is concerned. They have Joss Buttler also there, and we know Joss Buttler plays for England, did his thing, you know, and he's currently involved in the test that is going on, the Ashes. You know, he actually dropped, was it Marnus Lamachet that he dropped? Marnus Lamachet ended up getting 103. I think he dropped about 2 catches, but he took a brilliant one. He took a brilliant one to get rid of who was it that I think it was Travis Head that he took that catch to get rid of, if I'm not mistaken. Brilliant catch down the leg side, you know, so he's there anyways. They also have Mitchell Marsh. He had a very good year also. He won the T20 World Cup with Australia. You guys will remember that he dominated against West Indies in the series that we had. You know, even though we were able to really sort of pin down Australia, you know, he gave us a lot of trouble. So he is there. They have Aiden Markram. He did well in the World Cup also. Didn't do, you know, he was there. So I understand that pick. Then they have David Miller. You know, the power hitter. He did his thing also. So they have him there. You know, it could be argued that, you know, somebody else could get that spot, but he's there. They have Hasaranga for Sri Lanka. He had a very good year. Took wickets and also, you know, made runs. So he made some good valuable runs, and he took some good wickets. He was very difficult to face. So Hasaranga is there. They also have Trent Bolt. Can't argue with that too much, because Trent Bolt, he bowled well for New Zealand, was very economical for them. So he makes that list. You know, he's getting a bit older, but he's still really getting those deliveries in the correct area. So Trent Bolt, they have him there. They have Anrik Nakia, the man of pace. You guys will remember what he did, how he did us, what in the test series. This is T20 they're talking about, you know, but he was very good in the test series also. And they have Josh Hazelwood. Yeah, man, Josh Hazelwood for Australia. He did well in the World Cup also. was a member of the winning team, and Shamsi, you know, sometimes from time to time Shamsi goes, you know, he will go for runs in franchise cricket, but when it comes on to international cricket, you know, he's usually there and there for South Africa. So those are the players that they have there, my viewers and subscribers. I'm not going to add, I'm not going to take away. I just wanted to point it out to you guys. You can go down in the comment section and let me know if you agree with this list and thing. I am probably going to put together my own list. Hopefully I get a chance to do that before the year finish, you know, but this is the list that the Circle of Cricket would have put out on their website. Yeah, so that is basically it, my viewers and subscribers. Just wanted to give you guys these couple of stories. So we're gonna leave this one right here for now, and we will touch base a little later on. I am planning to do a live tomorrow evening, so hopefully things work out in a way that I'll be freed and I can do it. So sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button. Big up on yourself. Little more. I'm out.